Hey everyone, it's Leslie Truex from Work at Home Success, and today I wanted to share with you my master planner system for getting everything I get done while working from home using the Happy Planner. Now, when I first started working at home a long time ago, most of the planner systems didn't really work for me. They were set up in a way that had scheduled times, and I don't have a lot of appointments and things like that. So it didn't really function for the way that I worked. And ultimately, I ended up having to create my own planner system. But then a couple years ago, I discovered the Happy Planner system, which I really enjoyed because not only did it allow me to customize my schedule to fit the way that I work, but there's a lot of fun aspects about it that allow you to be creative even if you're not creative. And if you are creative, you can be even more creative. So I found it a really fun way to create a system that keeps me on track of everything that I need to do, and also enjoy being able to be creative. So what I want to do is I'm going to give a quick overview of the Happy Planner system if you don't know about it, and then I'm going to talk to you about how I ultra customized mine so that I am able to be productive, doing everything that I need to do, making money from home. So basically, the Happy Planner system, you can see they have lots of different colors and styles, and new ones are coming out all the time, and old ones go away. And in fact, I'm really upset because I really wanted that Squad Goals planner, and I can't find it anywhere. So if you have it and are willing to sell it, or Happy Planner, if you're out there, if you have one in your storeroom somewhere that I can have, I would love to be able to buy it because I just thought it was really cute. And one of the things about it is a ringed system, and the paper can just easily be pulled out of the rings. And so you can change your ring colors, you can move things around, you can change your colors. I have some planners where I've taken the cover off and turned it over, and now the inside is the outside. So again, it's just a way to change things up and keep things really fun and creative for you. Basically, there's three sizes. They have the large, which is the sort of classic 8.5 by 11 size paper. Then there's this size, which is the classic. It's smaller. I don't know the size. I want to say maybe 8 by 6. And then they have a mini. Here's a sample mini here. You can see it's a little bit smaller. I actually have two of them here. Here's another one. So you can get the size that really fits with you. I like this size because it's big enough for me to fit everything, but I can also put it in my laptop case and it can travel with me if I want to work somewhere other than my home office. I do like the small. I think they're cute, but the space is small enough that I had concern that I wouldn't be able to fit everything on it. So it can go in your purse. There's lots of people that have multiple planners. I try to have everything in one place. I don't want to go and look in different places. So I don't want to have to, like, did that get in this planner or did it get in the little planner? So I like to work from one planner, and I like this size. Now, the basics of the Happy Planner include a monthly spread here. Basically, the colors and what might be in the side might change, and then there's a weekly, and again the colors and what might be in the side would be different. This one has the vertical and 3 stacked boxes, and so you can divide your day. So maybe this is your morning routine, and this is your work, and this is your home, or something like that. And then of course it varies. So if we go into another month, you'll see that the colors kind of change as you go along in this particular planner, and each planner has its own style and color scheme. The dashboard here might change a little bit. So again, you can pick the colors and the styles that you really like. The rings, you can get different colors or change them out. You can get bigger ones if you want to expand on your Happy Planner. So basically, it's just about setting your schedule, but there are some specialty planners out there. So if you're a teacher, they do have planners special for that. They have budget planners, they have fitness planners, and they also have inserts. So if you don't want to buy a specific budget planner, there are budget inserts that you can get and put them into your Happy Planner. Now they also have where you can buy extra accessories like paper. So let's say, for example, you are a bullet journal person. They do have paper that is dot, so you can do like you might in your bullet journal and create your own inserts. They also have lined paper in a variety of different colors. Here's another dot paper. They also have, which I really like, are these project notes, so you can create a project. And again, this is my Happy Planner. I pulled out everything in it and I just put in paper. So if I need a paper or a project planner, this is the Happy Planner I pull out. So I can just take it out and then stick it in where it needs to go. So that's essentially the Happy Planner. Again, very customizable, and the covers and everything vary. Now I chose this cover because I do think it's really cute, but I would still love to have that squad goals one. Again, if you have it, let me know. I'd love to have it. But right now what I want to show you is basically how I customized my planner so that it fits the way that I work. Now, if you watch a lot of Happy Planner videos, you'll notice that there's a lot of terminology and things like that that they use. I like to say that I MacGyvered my planner, which is to say that I picked and pulled things from a variety of planners and put them into this planner and took things out of this planner that I didn't want. In the Happy Planner world, I do believe they call that Frankenplanning, kind of like Frankenstein. Either way, basically what I did is I have a basic planner that had either the 12 months or sometimes you can find them in the 18 months. And what I do is I pull out all the months except for the month that I'm working in. In this case, I am working in February. So I have my February master plan in here. However, I have pulled out February inserts from 3 or 4 other Happy Planners and put them in here as well. And I'm going to go through and show you how I use them in terms of my planning for each of the different segments of how I make money and how I incorporate them into a master planner to make sure that I have everything down that I need to do. Now, let me first mention that when we start talking about having extra inserts, most people I know are buying extra planners, and that can be, it can add up after a while. Now, most people I know, me included, it does become a bit of an addiction. So I see a planner, it has a cute cover, it has cute inserts, I'm just going to get it. But one of the things that's nice about the Happy Planner system is even if you went and maybe bought a 2018 planner and all those inserts are 2018, because you can change the dates on them, you can use stickers and other decorations or just white them out and put new dates. They are still usable. There are also blank schedule inserts, so you can buy blank monthly grids and you can buy blank weekly grids and put them in. And I believe they come in 6-month packs. I can't be sure of that. For all this stuff, you can check your local craft store. So if you have a Michael's or a Joann's, I know they have Happy Planner. We have an AC Moore near us, and they have Happy Planner stickers and some accessories, although I don't actually see the planners there. They have some sort of other system in there. So, you know, I don't know if Hobby Lobby has them. I don't have a Hobby Lobby in my area, so I don't know, but I think I've heard some other YouTubers talk about that. So you can get this here. You can order it online from Happy Planner as well. So basically, as I said before, is I take out February months and I stick them in here, and this master plan is just for the month that I'm working in. So let me go ahead and open it up and show you what I'm talking about. Now, starting out, when you open it up, this insert actually comes from this planner here. Happy looks good on you, and you can kind of, I think if I turn the page, you can kind of see the flowers kind of match up. Now, the reason I took these opening pages, and it's just the opening pages from that planner that I've taken, was because this particular planner also has this 6-month spread of the year. And I really like this. I wish Happy Planner would put this in every single planner that they had because, just to be able to, at a glance, see 6 months of the year and kind of what's going on. And I haven't even finished filling this out. I'm color coding it, so the things in black are some of my ghostwriting work, the things in pink are my fiction work, and the dates have to do with when something's releasing, when something needs to get to an editor, and things like that. I even have a date here for a project launch that I want to do. So I love this insert. I hope Happy Planner decides to make more of these, either include them in planners or allow us to download them, because I just think they're great. But then when we move on into the regular planner, my master planner, I'm back to what came with this planner. Now this first section is my master plan, and this particular month I have master plan. You can see it's not very filled out. I've only moved this about this week, actually is the first week that I'm using it, so I have filled in a couple of things, an appointment that I have, some things that I need to get done. I haven't actually finished completing this because I was more interested in getting my week done. I'm going to go ahead and take these out and I'll tell you about them in a minute. So here you can see my weekly schedule, and this has everything that I need to do on it. So my morning routine, I always have coffee, and then I learn something. Either I read a book, or I'm watching some sort of video, or doing some sort of online training. And then I move into the second part of my morning, which is my passion projects, and those are projects that I'm really excited about and working on. And I like to get my writing and my passion projects done early in the day when I have the most mental energy. And if I wait until the end of the day to do things that require a lot of mental energy, a lot of times they don't get done. And then I move into other activities during the day. This would be if I have a blog post, or maybe I have a freelance project that I have due. And then down here, kind of along the bottom, is I have what you might call daily to-do. So it reminds me to check my email, reminds me to do my social media, and some other stuff that I do every day. Now you might think, if you do it every day, why do you have to write it down to remember it? Well, me, I actually do. I might forget to check my email if I don't write it down. But the other thing is, these things do take time, and when you're planning, you want to get down as much of what you need to do so that you don't overplan. If you find that you in your work at home career are getting to the end of the day and you feel like you've been running on a treadmill and got nowhere, part of it might be is you're not keeping accurate accounts of what you're doing and what you're working on and how much time that they're taking. So I try to write down everything that I do, and if something comes up in the day that I have to do that maybe I wasn't planning on, I write it down to mark that it got done. Or sometimes I have things that come up that I have to do, but maybe I can't do it that day, so I have a kind of a list of, okay, I need to make sure I get this done this week. So I write down everything because I just think it's really important, and then you feel productive and you realize where your time is going. I do keep a list of kind of the important things I want to make sure I get done. So if I get into a place where I have some other things popping up that are taking time away, that I want to make sure that there's the things that I prioritize get done. And then I have an area for notes here. Now this page has been decorated using stickers, and the stickers I used came from Sweet Kawaii Design, which is by Craftsmith, and I love coffee. I saw these stickers in Michael's and I had to have them. Really like them. They have functional stickers and decorative stickers, and I bought two. I'll probably go back and get more because I just think they're so cute. I got the matching washi tape as well. I really liked it. I did use some stickers from other things. I think the pig is from one of the budget sticker planner things, and I can't remember what this one is, if it's from Boss Squad or something like that. I tend to mix and match my stickers. As far as stickers, while we're on the topic of stickers, you can buy sticker books, at the same place, or you order them from Amazon. Happy Planner or Mambi actually comes out with sticker books. Here's the fitness one. So some of them are themed. There's mom ones, there's productivity, and then there's some that are just sort of general functional stickers that might have check boxes and things like that. They have a ton of different kinds of them. You can also, there's places on the internet where you can download printable stickers. You can print them out on sticker paper, or you can print them out on regular paper and then use a glue stick to stick them if you wanted to. Etsy, you can buy printables, or you can buy stickers that you can order and they'll deliver to you as well. And if you have one of those cutting machines, like a silhouette, the silhouette portrait, you can print them out on sticker paper, and then some places they will give you the cutting file as well, so you can run it through your cutter and it will cut the stickers out. I got some really awesome Jane Austen stickers that way. They are second to my coffee, maybe first to my coffee, I don't know. I love them both. And of course, that's one of the fun things about the Happy Planner, is just the ability to design a schedule that works for you, but also allow you to use some creativity to go ahead and make it interesting. And of course, next week I could have a whole different layout with a different color scheme based on just what interests me. Maybe next week I will have a Jane Austen spread. However, if you are like, man, I don't want to do all those stickers and pay all that money for stickers and download stickers and all that kind of stuff, you don't have to, because here's what the spread looks like without any stickers. It is completely usable. You can just write in. This particular one has several blocks, but most of them have at least 3 blocks that you can schedule in, so you could have your morning and your work and your home or something like that. Most of them have something in the sidebar that you could use for whatever you want. You could, even if you wanted, just white that out and write over it, maybe your menu plan or your house schedule for that week, whatever it is that you want to do. So even if you don't want to go with all the stickers, this system is still usable out of the box. The only way it might not, well, it would be, even if you got ones without the dates, you could just write those in. So it's very usable, even if you don't want to use all the stickers. And I've had weeks where I didn't feel like doing all the planning and the stickering and decorating, and I just grabbed a pen and wrote down what I needed. But basically what we started with is, this is my master plan. This is everything that I need to do this week to get done. But as I mentioned before, I took February out of several other planners to plan the different parts of my business. This first thing, and let me go ahead and hold this up so you can see here. See if I have that right. There we go. So you can see I have different tabs. I have social, I have writing, and I have projects. And so even though I have this master plan that actually has all my projects and social and writing on it, when I'm actually doing the planning part, I go to the section. And the reason being is that it is easier to plan one type of thing at a time. I'm just going to plan social media, and I'm not going to worry about the writing. I'm not going to worry about my blog. I'm not going to worry about anything else. I'm just going to focus on social media. And then once I have that done, and I've done each of my different planning segments, then I can transfer them. Just what do I need to do that day and that particular thing. And so it's less overwhelming. I don't have to remember everything at once, but I can still have everything in one place. So this is my social media section, and here you can see I have one of the pages in purple that has some of my Instagram ideas. Instagram is one of the things that I'm hit and miss on. Sometimes I'm doing it, sometimes I am not. 2019, I really want to try and use it more. And so we open up, and again, you have the monthly spread here, and I'm color coding, so the green would be things for work at home success. I'm generally pretty good at work at home success, sharing my content on there, but I did kind of lay out, okay, maybe I should go back and look at a post from last month that was popular. Maybe I should go look for a post that was popular 2 months ago and reshare that. I always try to update at least one post a week, so take an old post and update the content or update the picture or something. Then I always try to have at least one new post a week as well. So I was trying to lay out a schedule for sharing content on social media, and then I also tried to write down some ideas for Instagram. Now on the monthly, I'm just giving general ideas like go back and find a post from last month to reshare, or on Instagram post something that's inspirational. But when I get to the weekly is where I get into the specifics of what that would be. Now I divided the social media plan, and I didn't, I haven't really decorated it except for putting these 3 stickers here. And what I decided to do is use the top portion for YouTube, the middle portion for Instagram, because those are the 2 platforms that I really feel like I need to maximize more than I do. I already share on Facebook really well. I already share on Pinterest really well. I do share on Twitter regularly. This bottom one I haven't used yet. I'm not quite sure. I'm thinking of maybe adding content upgrade ideas. I would like to try and have a content upgrade at least once a week, or maybe just my blog post idea for the week. And so what happens is I kind of, I can look at this and say, okay, I need to go and have a popular post from last week. So I would go, okay, what is a popular post from last week, and make sure it gets on my master schedule. Because I want to do YouTube, this is the video I'm actually doing right now is written right here, and if you look on my master schedule, I have it written here as well. Then I want to edit it, and hopefully it'll be up on Wednesday. We will see. You know what they say about best laid plans, but the goal of course of this is to be able to know exactly what to do, and to be sure you have the time to do it, and that it's on your schedule to remember to do it. So again, for Instagram, ideas on what to post each day of the week, and clearly I need to finish this off. My next section has to do with projects, and I have a project list of things that I want to do. Right now I'm only really working on one major project, so I don't really need to have a lot on the monthly calendar. And this one actually uses the horizontal spread, which mostly I like working vertically, but I figured for projects the horizontal would be fine. And so I, right now I'm looking to get the work at home job course updated, new content added, and moved to a new platform. So my goal for this week, and especially by the end of the month, but definitely by the end of this week, is to have all the content that's supposed to be upgraded, to have all the new content I want to create done. So right this week I'm really focusing on the new content. What I have is a list here of all the things that I want to get done by the end of this week. I have them distributed, scheduled throughout the week, and then of course on my master plan you can see here that I have LinkedIn video, edit LinkedIn video, get the LinkedIn video up into the course section, add Skype interview to the course. So you can see that everything that I have planned out for this week to get this course content ready and uploaded, I have it listed out here, and then for each day I have it back on my master plan. I have this is a sticky note essentially, and sometimes when you're working on things and ideas come up, or things you need to check, or sometimes you want to do one thing but you can't do that thing until you do this thing, and you can't do this thing until you do that thing, and so you kind of have to write it down. So I have a sticky note here for any of that type of stuff that might come up. And then this next section here has to do with writing. I do a lot of writing. I do some ghost writing now. I do some freelance writing. I write my own books in fiction. I write my own books in nonfiction. And all of them are different lengths, different topics, and they have different due dates. So my writing is definitely something I really need to stay on top of. So I have the monthly spread, and then I have due dates or when I want to get things done, and they're color coded. So the blue is basically my freelance work. That's just an article. So I have, okay, this article needs to be submitted on this day, and these updates to these articles need to be done on this day. Longer works, book length works, my ghostwriting tends to be longer, and so I try to pace out my word count. Now, my ghostwriting has really short due dates. I have to write a lot. Usually my goal is about 5,000 words a day. So I kind of wrote that in. But what I really need is to have my milestones. So, and they let me know, by this date you need to have 15,000 words. So I've gone ahead and put those in. And this particular project isn't due till March, but I have a sticker here to tell me that 60,000 needs to be done by March 3rd. Now, March obviously isn't in here because we're in the February master planner, but it is listed here on the March date. I have it listed that particular item is due. I'm, again, an out of sight, out of mind person, so it kind of gets written down everywhere. Now, when we go into the weekly spread, you'll see I have another coffee spread because I like coffee. And I did sort of add some things to the sidebar, in case I needed some notes. But kind of like the social media, I divided it. So here's my ghostwriting projects. Here's the milestone that was on my calendar I needed to be sure to reach. My 5,000 words that I want to get, and I just haven't written them in here. And the client update, which I actually have done. And then my freelance writing, and I have those. I have nothing for that on these days, but on Wednesday and Thursday I need to get the article and the updates done on those. And then my own fiction, I haven't filled this out as well. Unfortunately for me, my own work a lot of times gets pushed aside when I'm in a pretty big ghostwriting project. But I do have a goal. I do have a novella that I would like to get done before the end of the month. So I've at least written it down here, and then I'll try and schedule it based on where I am in the book now. We'll try and schedule out a way to at least try and eke out a couple thousand words, maybe between now and the end of the month, to get that done. So that's essentially, and again, here's a basic spread. This has no numbers on it here, so you can put in your own date, you can put in your own month, and your own sidebar. So even if you were just to get the inserts, plain planner, the system can still work with you without all the fancy stickers and everything. But if you happen to like the stickers and want to be creative and want to feel inspired by seeing fun things or cute things, or maybe there's quotes that you can put down, there's room for that as well, which is one of the reasons I really like the Happy Planner system. The one other thing that one of my goals this year is to get back in control of my health. I used to run a lot more than I do and exercise a lot more than I do. I used to be a fitness instructor, actually, and I used to eat better than I do as well. The only thing that I'm doing now that is good for me is I have a standing desk, although I'm sitting to do this video, so there you go. So I thought about getting the health inserts for the Happy Planner, but I ended up getting somehow one of the mini planners that was the health planner. And so then again, because you don't want to waste money on duplicating something, I thought, well, how can I use the mini size with my big size? And the cool thing is that the mini planner inserts will fit in your classic. You can see the spacing is the same. So what I did out of the mini planner is I just took out that week's health and wellness goals and guide and just stuck them into the week on my master plan where I'm at. So I just need to write in each day what I have for breakfast and snack and dinner, what I do for exercise, the amount of water I drink. I'm terrible with water in the winter time. I set a few goals and I have a few inspirational things to help me get going. These stickers up here came from the same sticker book that I did my weekly for this week in February. But again, if you don't want to do all that, this is what the page looks like otherwise. So it's completely the other side that you would have here has all this, your dinner and everything else. And so all of it is here. You don't need to have the fancy schmancy stickers in order to use this system. It's just sort of a fun way to be creative and have something different every week when you go to do your work. So that is basically my master plan system. When I am done with February, these just come out, and the master plan will go into the master plan happy planner, and my February social plan will come out and go back into the social planner, and the same with the project, and the same with the writing. And so I'll have everything stored and saved in case I ever need to go back and look at anything for a reference. So when that's done, all those February comes out, March goes in, and we start all over. And again, the reason to have the multiple planning systems in here is just a way to plan a single thing at a time, just my social, just my writing. And then when I go to do my weekly master, I can just take, the one little bits from those days that I've decided and add them in to get them done. Makes it really easy. Now, I do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and maybe you'll go ahead and click the subscribe, along with planning and productivity about working at home. I have lots of other work at home related videos, whether it has to do with finding a work at home job, writing resumes, having a home business, making money from home. And again, in 2019, my goal is to have even more great videos to help you not only find a work at home job or find a work at home opportunity that works for you, but to be successful and productive and happy at it, because there's nothing worse than working at home in a job that you hate. So work at home success is all about not just making the money, but feeling happy and fulfilled in doing it. Now, if you use the Happy Planner system and you have any ideas or tips that you can leave, please let me know, because I am always open to great ideas and new ways of using a system to help me be even more productive and profitable working from home. If you would like to see more videos on how I use the Happy Planner system, to keep myself organized, maybe how I schedule social media specifically, or how I schedule my projects specifically, or maybe the tools and resources I use, would be happy to do that as well. Just let me know in the comments below as well. So again, thank you so much for listening. This is Leslie Truex, wishing you peace, love, and work at home success.